的粉丝团专业啊，按你们赞，帮他们加油。好，非常具有质感的乐团，准备了，告诉我他们有几个团员呢？先说生命数，1、2、5、1、2、6、1、2、3。干嘛尖叫啊？怎样？有人摸你屁股是不是？好，那
Hello, hi, welcome to Taipei, the Lantern Festival.
那个一个人送礼物。
This is the showcase. This is the big feature here. They do light shows on this. I'll tell you about this exhibit in a sec.
好，那你们两个猜拳。好，等一下你们要先回答我，我怕你们两个会拿雨伞互戳。
It's pretty cool looking, actually, very artistic.
好，大家都很理智。
And a monkey, of course, incorporated into this design.
它的粉。
It's actually a combination. It's a Chinese belief that a monkey seen on a squash eating peaches is a sign of prosperity. So that's what this is all about. It kind of combines all of those things together. And of course, you want to be thinking prosperity for a new year. I'm going to go up to the other side of the festival here. And it's a kind of a messy night, I have to tell you. It's a little chilly and raining. But thank you for joining me, John Sabo, FarEastAdvTravl. Still celebrating some of the last bits of Chinese New Year here in Taiwan, or Lunar New Year. Actually, most of the official festivities are over on the 22nd. The 22nd actually is the Lantern Festival Day, and that marks the last day of most festival celebrations. But they carry these lantern festivals on, this type of lantern festival, for a couple of weeks afterwards, and it kind of makes everybody happy. And you know, it's kind of like when you're feeling a little down after Christmas, this is kind of a way to kind of extend the good feeling, and it's good luck as well. But these lanterns are made by various different groups, commercial and students, and it's a big park. Hello, Virginia. Yeah, give me a shout out where you are in the world. I'd love to say hello. I will say hello to you wherever you are, and I'm so happy I replaced the screen on my iPhone 6 Plus today. Wuxing Street, really? Wow. I replaced my screen today, and I got a good deal on it here in Taiwan. So I cracked it when I was in Kathmandu a couple of months back, dropped it on the street as I was filming something for a podcast, and smashed it to bits. Well, not smashed it to bits, but it got cracked pretty bad. But anyways, I'm feeling so good because I've got it replaced. I've got a brand new screen here. Hello. Hi. How are you? Where are you? Tell me where you are so I can say hi to you. It's John Sabo at FarEastAdvTravl here in Taipei, Taiwan, for the Lantern Festival. I know this is kind of boring. I got to walk out of the dark spots to get you some interesting stuff to see. I'm doing really well. Thank you. Thanks for the hearts. Thanks for the monkeys. It is the year of the monkey. So the hashtag still works on Periscope. So if you tap the screen, you get monkeys as well as hearts, which is a lot of fun. They made it fun this year. And this is my first year periscoping from a lot of these events. And it's a little bit of a drizzly night here in Taipei. I can't believe, like, in 4 weeks we're all going to be turning on our air conditioning again. Well, no, I'm a journalist. I'm an independent broadcast journalist mainly, and I supply digital content. I'm great. How are you? Actually, one of my videos is going to be on an American television show soon. Just some footage that I shot of a monkey attack. Speaking of monkeys, of a monkey attack in India. So I photograph all over Asia, and I am currently in Taiwan. This is kind of a fun little exhibit they've got here. They've got a green screen, so you can walk out onto this green screen and then have your image up here. And so with all these animated characters, and people just love this type of stuff here, I have to tell you. And please feel free to share the broadcast. Just swipe the screen left to right on iOS or up on Android. Monkey's so much cuter than rat. Yeah, well, this last year it was goat or sheep. The monkey's cute, yes, definitely, and in Asia, you know, especially East Asia, they love like cute things. Everything kind of cute and small and sweet, tender. They love stuff like that. So it suits. It definitely suits. But it's not necessarily the most luckiest year. But they do like the monkey. But the monkey is considered mischievous in the zodiac lineup. But there's all kinds of different displays here with different themes. It's kind of like it'd be like a parade that doesn't move. It's a standstill parade of these lanterns, and you walk all around these big grounds. And can you see how big this area is? It's quite big. Look at that. This is the site of an old flower exposition that was here almost 6 years ago now, and it's a big kind of like a fairgrounds, and they use this site in Taipei for the Lantern Festival every year. It's really cool, isn't it? And in Taichung, in central Taiwan, they have a massive area for their Lantern Festival, and it usually goes on a couple of weeks. I think this one's till March, early March, first week of March. It started this week, and people like it. You know, normally it would be absolutely jam-packed here, but I came here on the MRT and it wasn't crowded, but I've been here before when it's absolutely jam-packed. The MRT, the subway is jam-packed, and it's just jam-packed with people. But today, because it's raining and it's kind of cold for Taiwan or Taipei, there's not as many people here. So you can see all the umbrellas, but yeah, they have all kinds. This is an eco city, and you can see the kind of the traditional lanterns, which are really pretty, and everybody's always so polite here. They always bend down when you have a camera up like that, and it's so nice. And this is monkeys on bicycles. Okay, so that's eco monkeys, and Taipei 2016. Very cool. And just a little bit of a dark spot here. And lots more to see on these fairgrounds here, the old Expo, World Flower Expo fairgrounds. And as I said before, give me a shout out. Where are you in the world? I always like to see. It's always nice for everybody to see where everybody's watching from. They're made of rice. A lot of them are made of rice paper. Some of them might be plastic, but I think most of them are kind of traditional. Rice paper usually is what they make these out of. I'm not sure about Singapore. I'm not sure about the Singapore one, but this is the time of year for Lantern Festival. The real traditional Lantern Festival day is 15 days after the first day of the Lunar New Year. England, hello, Scotland, Black Isle near Inverness. Oh, sounds so cool. Welcome to Taipei. And all of the lantern displays here. So this is kind of morphed into something a lot more than what it used to be. I mean, Lanterns Festival started out as monks, you know, in honor of the Buddha, would light a lantern on the 15th day of the Lunar New Year, and it just kind of came on from that, and you know, it came into like this type of thing, which is far from where it started. It's not an island, though. Oh, okay, cool. This is an island, though. I'm on an island right now. This is an island. Yes. And you'll see in these lantern festivals, they always, of course, because whatever zodiac year, they're going to highlight that year, and it's always good luck. A peninsula. Oh, well, that's very interesting. Oh, very cool. Very cool. Well, Scotland, I hear, is unbelievably beautiful. I've only seen pictures, but it looks unbelievably beautiful. So it's nice to have you with us in Taipei, and another cycling monkey, and some of the other zodiac creatures here. Oh, you're welcome, Aurelio, Ontario. Were you here before? Hey, Mexico. And there are just lots of lanterns here. I'm so glad you can join me. It's always a nice feeling. Everybody's in a good mood. Even though it's kind of miserable tonight here in Taipei, it's a Friday night, and it's after 8 p.m. But there are lots of lanterns to see here. And this is some of these are the first time I'm seeing them. Oh, it sounds wonderful. I will definitely do that. I will for sure. You're a pig in Chinese zodiac. Oh, okay. Look at this U-bike. Well, this is the Taiwan bike. They've kind of done a lantern based on that. The U-bike system is the public bike system here. You can rent a bike, and it's really inexpensive. And they have bike stations all over Taipei to do that. And this lantern is theme based on that, which is kind of cool. 6:18 a.m. in Mexico on Friday. Well, it's after 8 p.m. In Taipei here on Friday. And that looks like a little miniature Taipei 101. It used to be the tallest building in the world at one time, and some more monkeys next to it. Thanks for the monkeys. If you tap the stream, you get monkeys. It's the year of the monkey. Happy Monkeys in Taipei is the name of this display. And they certainly look happy. That is looks like a replica of Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall with the blue dome. And that looks like a lot of fun with lots of happy monkeys. And a Totoro, look at that, a Totoro. Oh, you only get hearts. Oh, I think they kind of ration the monkeys out. So you get, I think for every 5 hearts, you get 1 monkey or something like that. So you gotta just keep tapping, and you'll get monkeys. Because I see the monkeys coming on, but they ration the monkeys out, and so you don't get monkeys every time. But I can't believe all of the lanterns this year. Last year they had some based on the Tao, on the Taoist characters, like spiritual or religious characters. And this year it all seems to be really monkey based, and it's probably because the character, people love monkeys here. And there are wild monkeys in Taiwan. They're called the Formosan macaque, and were actually pretty rare for a while, but they've come back, and you can see those in a lot of places, even in and around, in the forested areas of Taipei, but definitely in the south. You see more in the south. I've seen more monkeys in the south. You're welcome. Oh, look at that dessert. Doesn't that look good? And let's see what we have here. I'm seeing this for the first time. Thanks for inviting your followers. I really appreciate that. It's nice to have you with us. Oh, this is really cool. This is kind of a moving display. And again, it looks like a Taipei 101. Isn't that very cool? And this is a Congress of monkeys, they say, on this one here. Sounds like I'm describing like a parade. This is some of these are really, really beautiful and artistic. I hope they show up that way on the broadcast, even though it's a rainy night. And everybody's trying to get their pictures. And this is made by Tainan University of Technology. Oh. There's been a couple of designs with monkeys and Taipei 101, because Taipei 101 is a very iconic image of Taipei and Taiwan, and it was the tallest building in the world for 6 years. So the white building is supposed to be Taipei 101, and then you have some traditional lanterns around. And check out one last lantern. Oh, this one looks good. It looks like some birds, some seagulls or birds. Good question. Well, quite possibly LED, because this is a very big LED manufacturing territory here. But I don't know. I can't. I couldn't tell you 100%. I really don't know. I've never seen that written up anywhere. This is crabs. This is sort of a sea display. Crabs and seabirds. Return to Nature is the name of this one, and it's created by a high school, another Tainan high school. Well, the tradition, a lantern festival traditionally is from Buddhism, and it was Buddhist monks that lit lanterns on the 15th day of the Lunar New Year, the first full moon of the Lunar New Year, to honor the Buddha. And the Lantern Festival technically is one night, and this year it was the 22nd, but they always have these, what they call Lantern Festivals, that carry on after that for sometimes up to 2 weeks. Now they had the Sky Lantern Festival, which is a little bit different. They release the lanterns into the air, and they're made with like something flammable that fills the rice paper with hot air so that the lantern rises. And they do those in northern Taiwan. You can't do those everywhere on the island because it's a fire hazard, but they allow it in northern Taiwan, so it's very popular. And the Pingxi Sky Lantern Festival is the world famous festival, and that was on the 22nd this week, but they're having another sort of festival this weekend as well. So that's a really popular one here, because you can write your, what you wish for in the new year on the lantern, and then you release it into the sky. And there's some more. Taipei 101 is really prominent this year as well. And these are some of the, this looks like the Red House in Jimending. It's a very classic building. Yeah, and it's and they got some like a monkey minion here, which is really cool. This looks like the Red House. Red House is a historic building in Jimending district, and then that is the Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall again, and more monkeys around CKS Hall, and another Taipei 101 with more monkeys, of course. So monkeys are just everywhere. I didn't see as many sheep or goats as I do monkeys this year. So people just love the monkeys, and it looks like another Taipei 101 and another Chiang Kai-shek Memorial Hall. So very Taipei architecturally themed. And a bridge, yes, this is one of the bridges in Taipei. And this is the U-bike float again, or like I'm going to say float, but lantern. Hey, thank you so much for joining me here in Taiwan. One last chance, give me a shout out where you are so I can say hi. I'm going to go see one more lantern display. Yes, I know, I've heard of the pollution issue because of the garbage. Now, if they would stick with rice paper, it's biodegradable, but they've been using cheaper, newer kinds of paper that aren't biodegradable. So if they went back, if they charged a little bit more for the lanterns, because rice paper costs more, rice paper is biodegradable, and it would be okay. But I think people would be okay with paying more if they wanted to continue that festival. But yes, it does create garbage. But it's very popular, and these festivals are really good for the culture. Oh, thank you, France. Thank you so much. Thank you for joining me. These festivals are so important to society and culture. They bring people together to share, and then the people like to share their culture with the visitors from around the world as well. You're welcome. My pleasure. Thank you so much for joining me here. I've heard that pollution thing about the Lantern Festival before, and I just think there's a solution that can keep the festival going and not pollute as well. This is a really nice display here. I think this is where I'm going to end the broadcast. So thank you so much. Another Taipei 101 and an animal theme. So we've got lots of different animals, giraffe and a cat. And I'm in Taipei, Taiwan. And this is in the Yuanshan MRT stop. It's in Dalongdong district. It's one of the oldest districts in Taipei, and I've scoped here before from some of the temples. It has the very famous Taipei Confucius Temple in this neighborhood, and there's a monastery here, and the Bao'an Temple is very good. Yeah. Oh, that's a kangaroo. Right. Well, I don't know. Is it a kangaroo? It looks like a giraffe to me with the spots. So I don't know. Is that maybe the white thing is a kangaroo? Oh, thank you so much. Yes. This is Easy Taipei Green Hometown. That's very lovely. that's the English translation, but I have to tell you that the Mandarin language, Chinese language, is so poetic, and it is much more poetic than the English language because of just the nature of the characters and everything. And this is the best, train is the best way to travel. Oh, I love the train. I just love the trains here. I love traveling on the trains here. So these translations, sometimes they sound a little funny, but they're actually very beautiful. Easy Taipei green hometown. That is the theme of this lantern display. So thank you so much for joining me from Taipei, Taiwan. This is John Sabo. 谢谢, bye-bye.